Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Tuesday's art enrichment video. This is part 2 in our landscapes. Today, I'm going to show you guys how to make a really fun 3D hot air balloon that pops off of the page on your landscape. So I'm going to turn you guys around and I'm going to show you guys just how to make this hot air balloon. All right, so here are the materials we are going to need. A ruler will be really helpful, but you don't have to have one. A pencil. I have a color pencil and a marker. These are optional. I'll show you guys in a minute why I need them. You're going to need some kind of glue, whether it's stick glue, liquid glue, or tape. And you're going to need some scissors and some construction paper. And then I also have this bowl. Why in the world do I have a bowl? This bowl is going to help me draw a circle. You can use a bowl, a lid, a cup, anything that you have laying around, even a toy could help you, anything that has a circle. This is going to be the circle for our hot air balloon. You can put it right here in the middle of your paper, but I like to put it up just a little bit and off center, so it kind of looks like the balloon is going up that way. So grab my pencil, trace around the entire bowl. There we go. And now I don't need this bowl anymore. So right here, this is where our hot air balloon is going to go. So bring back that construction paper. So I have 6 colors right here. I have the entire rainbow. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make 1-inch long strips. So what that looks like is my ruler. Remember, if you don't have a ruler, you can just guess, or you can grab another object that will help you make a straight line. I'm going to take my ruler and my pencil, starting at 0, at 1 inch, I'm going to make a mark, and at 2 inches, I'm going to make a mark. That's going to give me 2 1-inch strips. Do the same thing over here, make a mark, and make a mark at 1 inch and 2 inches. If you want to have your strips smaller, you can have them smaller. If you want to have them a little bit bigger, you can have them a little bit bigger. This is your art project. You make it the way you want to. So I don't have a large ruler laying around, so I just grab this drinking straw. It's going to give me a nice straight line from my 2 markings at the top and at the bottom. There we go. I know it's a little bit hard to see on camera. Sorry about that. So if you want to take 2 pieces of paper at a time and cut them, you can. Or you can take all of them and cut them all at the same time, or you can take 1 at a time. Whatever you are most comfortable with. I've been doing this for a very, very long time, and I'm going to take all 6 pieces of paper and cut them all at once. There we go. Now I have my strips cut. I'm going to save these pieces of paper because you never know when you might need some more more construction paper. And so we are going to be paper superheroes, and we're going to save the paper. All right, so I got my strips right here. I've got my landscape right here, and this is where the hot air balloon is going to go. So take my first strip. What you're going to do is you're going to fold in about 1/2 inch, fold in about 1/2 inch, and this is going to create an arch. All right, make sure that when you do this, you don't fold them out. Folding out is not going to be helpful. Make sure you fold it in. Okay, so take my glue, whatever kind of glue you have on hand. I'm going to put glue here and here. Then I'm going to stick it down on the inside. and go straight up. Hold it and hold it. There we go. Now I'm going to take another piece of paper, fold it exactly the same way, put some more glue on it, but this time when I glue it down, I'm going to go across, making a plus. There we go. Take another strip. This time, instead of making this plus, I'm going to make an X. So this side across. Yeah. There we go. I've got my plus and I've got my X. Now you guys see how there's still a little bit more room here? If you want to stop here and call that good, that's totally fine, but I'm going to continue to fill up the spaces. So let's fast forward. There we go. There is my 3D hot air balloon. This is only the top part. Now we need to make the basket down here. It's pretty cool. I really like it. All right, save these strips. You never know what else you can do with them. All right, so set that aside. I do not have brown construction paper. Now you remember how I showed you guys a color pencil and a marker. That is what we need to do. So right here, I'm going to draw a basket shape. You guys can see where I practiced. We are going to make something like a rectangle, but it's not quite a rectangle. Do you see how the bottom is slightly smaller and the top is bigger? That is called a trapezoid. So I'm going to start off by drawing the top of the basket. And then when I come down, instead of drawing straight down, I'm going to come in just a little bit. All right, there is my trapezoid. Now, I want this to be a brown basket, and since I don't have any brown construction paper, I'm going to take a brown color pencil. Let's color it in, and I'll fast forward. All right, I'm done coloring, but I'm not done with my basket. I want to make this look even more like wood. So I'm going to take this black marker. This is a skinny tipped marker. You can use anything that is darker, a pencil, a black color pencil, a pen, a Sharpie, a marker, anything like that. And you can also do this texture if you want to. Now your basket does not have to look like my basket. If you want to make your basket out of black construction paper, do it. You can make yours look any way you want to. Your hot air balloon, it does not have to be rainbow colors like mine. You can use any colors you want. If you want to have it red and white striped, if you want to give it some kind of other theme. Now I want to bring you guys in a little bit closer so you can see how I'm drawing this, what I call faux texture. That means it's a fake texture. It doesn't really have a texture, but it looks like it does. So 3 horizontal lines, 3 vertical lines. Horizontal, vertical. And then my next line down, I'm not going to do horizontal lines. I'm going to switch to vertical lines. This is called opposite pattern. And it's going to look really cool. Let's fast forward again. There we go. There is the full pattern on my basket. Now let's cut it out. There we go. Okay, so let's get this basket on my landscape background. So somewhere around here is where the basket would be. I'm gonna tilt it a little bit so it looks like my air balloon is going that way. Glue it on down. Now I'm going to take that marker that I had and I'm going to draw some strings to attach the basket to the hot air balloon. There we go. Now my hot air balloon is complete. It's nice and 3D and sticking off the page. I have some really cool textures and I've got my landscape background. If you don't have these supplies at home, it's okay. You don't have to do it exactly like I do it. Use what you've got. If you don't have construction paper, that's okay. You don't need to have construction paper. These strips, instead of using construction paper, you use plain white paper and you just color it with markers or crayons or color pencils or anything you have on hand, and that can help you make these strips. If you don't have anything like that, maybe you can find some newspapers from your recycling or something, and you can make your strips out of that. I think this would look really cute with a newspaper print here and a newspaper print down here. So there's lots and lots of different options for you guys. You don't have to make it exactly like mine. This is just an idea so you guys can make your own beautiful artwork. I hope I have inspired you, and I want you guys to go out there and create. Happy creating!